Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Labor Day. I'm Jordyn Jagolinzer. Coming off this holiday weekend, AAA expects most people to travel by car. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis checked in with some hitting the road, and he joins us live from Springfield with more. Leon?
Yeah, Jordan, according to AAA, the highest traffic volume will be between noon and 9 tonight. But one traveler I spoke to today is not going back home. They're actually going back to campus. Charlie Kennedy, who is coming from Saratoga, New York, and she's going to Assumption University in Worcester. According to AAA's traffic data, there could be backups heading east, but Charlie tells me everywhere she went this weekend was hectic.
It's busy, really busy. We actually just came from Six Flags, and Six Flags is also super busy.
And also, speaking of which, she moved back on campus last weekend. I asked her the traffic difference between this weekend and last weekend.
Super busy and hectic. Like, there's just a lot of crazy people out right now. It's big difference.
Also of note, many people were on the roads as many cars were parked at the Ludlow Plaza as compared to any other holiday weekend throughout the pandemic, and many people got an early start to their commutes back home from vacation to avoid traffic on the Mass Pike. Live in Springfield, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.
The Pike was a busy place today, Leon. Thanks. New tonight out of Holyoke, fire crews managed to pull an injured swimmer out of the Connecticut River this afternoon. Fire officials tell Western Mass News they responded to the Dinosaur Tracks Park on Route 5 around 3:15 this afternoon. Crews found a 54-year-old man on the bank with a leg injury sustained from slipping on wet rocks. They managed to use a stretcher to carry him up to a waiting ambulance. His condition at this time is unknown. Well, for those of you who were able to enjoy today off, the weather was absolutely fantastic. Here's First Warning Meteorologist Janna Brown. And Janna, hopefully the rest of the week will look just as good.
Hopefully, yeah. Today is, typically known as the unofficial end to summer. And we had summer-like temperatures out there, highs hitting lower 80s throughout the Pioneer Valley, middle to upper 70s in the hills. Right now, it's actually still pleasantly warm. We're looking out from our Six Flags Skycam. It is still breezy out there, 77 degrees currently, and dew points continue to drop. So we are very dry and comfortable. Seeing some upper 60s already out toward Worthington. Pittsfield's down to about 70. Northampton's dropped to 74. And we do still have some upper 70s across the lower valley through Westfield, through Springfield, but those temperatures will be dropping as well. Dew points are going to stay on the lower side through the rest of the night and for tomorrow as well. So we've got that comfortable air mass in place. Breezes are starting to lighten up just a little bit compared to, say, where we were an hour ago. And wind will eventually become calm later tonight. So a cool night shaping up. Cloud cover continues to diminish. The showers we saw from that cold front earlier this afternoon in Franklin County are now gone. And looking at your hour-by-hour forecast throughout the evening, it's looking pretty decent. We're down into the upper 50s as soon as midnight, and we should reach low 50s by sunrise tomorrow morning. So as the kiddos head back to school, we're at 52 degrees to begin the day right around sunrise. Everyone's bus stop times are a little bit different. And then we go into the afternoon. We're back to mostly sunny skies with highs in the middle to upper 70s. Now, we are going to get warmer midweek, but we also have the shot at seeing some heavier rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We'll take a look at all the details in just a few minutes. Jordan.
All right, Janna, thanks. At noon tomorrow, Springfield City Councilors alongside local union reps will be holding a press conference on the front steps of City Hall in support of merit pay for city employees. Those on the front lines of the pandemic that organizers say have yet to be compensated. Councilors Justin Hurst, Tracy Whitfield, and Victor Davila will be hosting the event alongside Chad Jacobs, the president of Firefighters Local 648. We'll have much more on that coming up tonight at 11. Federal unemployment benefits are ending for millions of Americans. Those on pandemic assistance will receive their last check this week. One local woman who used to work and travel tells us losing that money will make it hard for her to put food on the table and handle her day-to-day expenses.
Bonus. I have a mortgage. I have medical follow-up that I have to do as a cancer survivor and co-pays that cost me quite a bit of money, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay for all of that.
The federal unemployment benefits began at $600 per week back in March of 2020. That was cut in half down to $300 a week this past January. And many lawmakers are hopeful that ending federal unemployment benefits will result in more people applying for jobs. Western Mass News is your local sports authority. We're just 6 days away from the Patriots' regular season opener. Western Mass News reporter Matt Satilli joins us live in the studio with more on how the Pats are preparing to start their season on a high note. Matt?
Jordyn, it will be a familiar foe in Foxborough on Sunday as the New England Patriots start off their 2021 season against the division rival Miami Dolphins. The Patriots will have plenty of new weapons to show off after the team spent over $150 million this offseason upgrading their team. Tight end JONNU Smith will suit up in a Patriots jersey for the first time, and Monday he spoke about the progress he's seen out of rookie starting quarterback Mac Jones.
He did everything he's supposed to do, and like I said, man, we just ready to ride for him. I'm excited for him, and, got a lot of confidence in him, and we're just ready to ride.
The overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft out of the University of Alabama. He will be the first rookie quarterback to start Week 1 for the Patriots since Drew Bledsoe back in 1993. For the Dolphins, Jones's former college teammate Tua Tagovailoa will get the start at quarterback. Head coach Bill Belichick speaking highly of the second-year signal caller.
They played with a lot of confidence when we played him last year in December, so he looks good to me.
Two teams squared off in December 2020. The Patriots lost 22-12, and the team was eliminated from playoff contention for the first time since 2008. They're hoping for a better result on Sunday as they kick off another season with lofty expectations in Foxborough. Follow us on air and online for your latest Patriots updates, and make sure to catch the Pats take the field this Sunday afternoon, September 12th at 4:25 on CBS 3. Reporting live in studio, Matt Satilli, Western Mass News.
A lot of Patriots fans excited about that, Matt. Thanks. And new tonight out of Boston, a 59-year-old sex offender has been indicted on charges related to a 1988 cold case. The Suffolk County DA announcing the indictment today. Prosecutors say Richard Vega strangled Judy Chamberlain in what is now the city's Seaport. Biological evidence collected at the scene was linked back to Vega in 2011. But at the time, prosecutors said they didn't think they had enough for a conviction. Vega is now in civil custody. His attorney has not answered any requests for comment. Cybersecurity improvement will be the focus of a public hearing at the State House this week. On Wednesday, the Joint Committee on Advanced Information Technology, the Internet and Cybersecurity will hold the hearing that starts at 1. It will include testimony by a range of cybersecurity experts, including reps from Oracle, Google, Microsoft, Comcast, and more. This follows several attacks both in the state and across the country this past year. Turning now to developing news out of East Longmeadow, police are searching for the suspect in an unarmed robbery at the Pride gas station on North Main Street. Officials say it happened around 7:30 this morning. They say the male suspect made his way to the back of the store and was able to access a cash register that was not in use. Police say he took a cash box with an undisclosed amount of money. They say a clerk tried to stop the suspect but slipped and fell while the suspect got away on foot. The clerk was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Police say the suspect is a black male around 20 years old. They describe him as skinny and approximately 6 feet tall. He was wearing a gray hoodie and Champion brand sweatpants. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police.